Rybakina's victory at Wimbledon was deeply impressive, but not the outcome that most in center court, or on the payrolls of the All England club, were yearning for. Elena Rybakina's surprise run to the Wimbledon title, full of overwhelming serves, timely winners and underrated defense, was a thing of cruel beauty. Poker face firmly in place, Rybakina, a 6-foot tower of power, knocked out rising stars like the Chinese teenager Zhang Qinwen, former Grand Slam champions like Bianca Andreescu and Simona Halep, and in Saturday's final, the number 2 player in the world, Ons Jabeur. But however impressive, it was clear that this was not the outcome that most of those in the crowd or on the payrolls of the All England club were yearning for. The timing was all wrong, even if the 23-year-old Rybakina's timing from the baseline was often pitch perfect. You could sense the buzzkill on center court, whose denizens roared for Jabeur from the start but greeted Rybakina and her victory, 3-6, 6-2, 6-2, politely. You could feel the letdown on Wimbledon's player lawn, where tennis officials and a large group of Jabeur supporters, all dressed up with no title to celebrate, were well aware of the storyline that might have been. Jabeur, nicknamed the Minister of Happiness by her fellow Tunisians, is not only a sympathetic figure, but also a deeply symbolic one as an Arab and African woman succeeding at the highest reaches of a sport that aspires to be truly global. "I don't know," she said. "I'm playing for Kazakhstan for a very, very long time. I represented on the biggest tournaments, the Olympics, which was a dream come true. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's always some news, but I cannot do anything about this." That is certainly true. Wimbledon, after all, has barred players who represent Russia, not players who used to represent Russia. And though Shamil Tarbashev, the longtime president of the Russian Tennis Federation, claimed, "We have won Wimbledon," to a Russian state media outlet on Saturday night, that certainly rings hollow. How do you convincingly paint Rybakina's success as a bright and shiny tale of Russian triumph, when it was Russia's lack of support for her career that ultimately caused her to switch allegiances? Rybakina pleaded mediocre English for not understanding a question about whether she condemned the war and never responded to it. But she made her tennis allegiance clear. "I didn't choose where I was born," she said. "People believed in me. Kazakhstan supported me so much. Even today, I heard so much support. I saw the flags, so I don't know how to answer these questions." She is hardly the first tennis player to take the funding and amenities and choose to represent another country. Britain has had plenty of imports, including the former Canadian star Greg Rusedski and the former Australian Johanna Konta. Rybakina is hardly the first Russian tennis player to take the funding and amenities and choose to represent Kazakhstan. Yaroslava Shvedova switched in 2008 and later won the Wimbledon women's doubles title and also became the only player in the Open era to complete a so-called golden set at a Grand Slam tournament, winning all 24 points of the first set against Sara Errani in a third-round victory, 6-0, 6-4, at Wimbledon. "It was good for my career," said Shvedova of the switch. "When I was in Russia, I was around the number 10 player, but when I moved to Kazakhstan I was the number 1 player. I get goosebumps thinking about it, but I knew I had to do good and work hard because I was the leader and everyone was watching me." Shvedova, 34, is retired and working with player development in Kazakhstan. She was at Wimbledon to support Rybakina on Saturday. So was Bulut Utemiratov, the billionaire president of the Kazakhstan Tennis Federation. "To be honest, we've always been underdogs, anyone coming from Eastern Europe," said Stefano Vukanov, Rybakina's coach, who is Croatian. "We've always had to fight against windmills to break through. It's not as easy as for other federations from other countries. Thank God the Kazakhstan Federation has been supporting her. I'm so happy that there is a Wimbledon champion at young age as Elena Rybakina." I hope you liked the video and please click the like button to support us in the future.